America, last time we chimed in on a NFL GOAT, my brothers were blasphemous. They were absolutely blasphemous. Okay, when we talked about the cornerback position, I took prime time Deion Sanders. They took Rod Woodson. Okay,
Why you gotta say his name like that?
They took Rod
they took
Woodson.
Rod
Okay.
Woodson. Now we're moving to the safety position, and
Mhm.
something tells me these boys finna be inflammatory again. And I just don't understand what's going on in my family right now. But tell you, I'm gonna start with you. Who you got as the GOAT safety?
Ed Reed, ain't no question. You want to keep shaking your head? I stop talking.
I just don't understand. Go ahead.
Ed Reed, no question. The greatest instinctive safety of all time. You can talk about Ronnie Lott, you can talk about the hits, you can talk about all the physical ability that Ronnie Lott had. But Ed Reed was the greatest safety I ever watched. He's the only man that made the hoodie uncomfortable. He's the safety that made the hoodie uncomfortable. Is Ed Reed. Let's just get into it. 9 Pro Bowls. He's got a title. He was a Raven for all his years. We ain't got to go into all that. He's intercepted 64 passes. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler, first team, 9-time Pro Bowler. Um, when he picked it off, he was probably going to the house with it. Because that's just what the Ravens did in that era was they turned around and they played offense. Their D linemen were offensive linemen at that point. Aries the greatest safety I've ever watched. And Ronnie Lott is a great. I'm talking about 9 finger Ronnie Lott, all time great. You can throw in other names, Steve Atwater. You can throw in names like Ken Houston. You can throw in names like I don't know Brian Dawkins, Rodney Harrison. But Ed Reed is the greatest safety I've ever watched, and it's not close. It's not close. Look, one mailbox to another mailbox in the subdivision is close. This ain't close. This is like you living in Utica close. That's how close that is. It ain't that close. Ed Reed.
Joe, who you got as the GOAT safety? I see how the night is going.
Woo, he hot.
I see how it's going.
Woo, he hot.
So it came down to three for me. Ronnie Lott, Charles Woodson, and Ed Reed. I apologize, Ronnie, but it's Ed Reed. It's Ed Reed. 13 years, 64 interceptions, 7 touchdowns, 139 pass deflection, 11 forced fumbles, 13 fumble recoveries, 2 touchdowns from that, 6 sacks, 534 solo tackles. Running lot numbers 14 years, 63 INTs, 5 touchdowns. They didn't have him for any pass deflections. I don't know if that was a stat that they didn't do back then. I'm sure he had to knock down a pass or two.
With
Uh,
9 fingers.
16 forced fumbles, 17 fumble recoveries, no touchdowns from that, 8.5 sacks, and it's saying that can't be right. So 73 solo tackles, that can't be right. I must have missed the number. That can't be just 73 solo tackles, could it?
Just seven,
Possibly.
just 7-3 maybe.
It's 73. Yeah. Uh, I'll even give Charles Woodson numbers. 18 years, 65 interceptions, 11 touchdowns, 183 pass deflections, 33 forced fumbles, 18 fumble recoveries, 2 touchdowns, 20 sacks, 997 tackles. So, but that's 18 years versus what Ed Reed did in 13, which his numbers is close to Charles Woodson, and that's why I gave it to Z. greatest safety of all time, Mr. Ed Reed.
It's not close, Wells.
The disrespect is real.
It's not close.
First of all, before I tell y'all the right answer, America, I want to shout out my boy Leroy Butler. He is not the answer. He's not the answer, okay? But I just want to shout out my boy, okay? Because
Packer soapbox.
when my Packers won the Super Bowl in the 90s, everybody talks about Brett Favre. Everybody talks about Reggie White. Reggie White deserves that. But Leroy Butler was stellar on that back end as well. I also want to shout out Troy Polamalu. He was a dog. He did not care about his life. That's just what he was at the safety position. But the correct answer is running light. And I got two San Francisco 49er fans right now that I'm looking at. I got one 49er fan who got the hat on right now. I got another 49er fan who usually had a hat on. But these boys up here tripping. They have the GOAT safety from their team, and they don't want to acknowledge that because they tripping. 49ers Nation, y'all need to kick these boys out. Kick them out. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Kick these boys. These two. Get them out.
If I go, Jimmy go.
Get them out.
If I'm going to go, Jimmy go.
This man is the GOAT. Running lot is the GOAT safety. Because look here. Ultimate team game. Everybody want to slurp. Everybody want to deep throat Joe Montana and Jerry Rice and Roger Craig and John Taylor. But for those San Francisco 49er teams that were winning all them Super Bowls back then, they had 12 top 10 scoring defenses. Joe Montana played with 12 top 10 scoring defenses. Had the number one scoring defense in 1984. For those 49er teams, who was their anchor? Who was their leader? Who was the guy who cut his finger off to play? It was Ronnie Lott. My brothers besmirched the great, the legendary Deion Sanders because he couldn't tackle. And then they don't want to acknowledge Ronnie Lott would put you in your grave.
But Ed Reed hit as well.
Ed Reed wasn't hitting like no Ronnie Lott.
No, he's not. He was a free safety.
Okay then.
But he will come up and hit.
Prime was a corner. And y'all want to bring up
he
his
wouldn't hit.
He was a corner.
They
showed up ain't supposed to hit.
They said
hold on. So if your linebacker, if the lineman gets on your linebacker and the running back is running to the sideline,
safety.
So what the corner supposed to do? The corner just hold off and say no. The safety got to come up and hit. No, you go up and hit. That's what Rod Woodson did.
Disrespect. Don't try to put no honey or no sugar on the disrespect. Y'all have been disrespectful enough. Okay, the answer is running Lott. Ed Reed was not even the best. Ed Reed was not even the best player on. Oh, hold on. Ed Reed was not even the best player on his own defense.
He wasn't?
What? I tell you.
Hell no, it was Ray Lewis. What we talking about?
You sure?
Hell yeah, I'm sure.
Because usually the guy that makes the game, that ends the game, is Ed Reed. It ain't Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis was the leader of that team.
He could be the leader. He can talk all he wants. But when you
needed that pick, so are you saying Ray Lewis?
I'm pulling the statue down today.
So you saying Ray Lewis was not the best player on the Ravens
defense? He is
defense?
the best. Not only is Ed Reed the best player on that defense of the Ravens, he's the best Hurricane I ever had. The best Hurricane I ever had was Ed Reed. Write it down. Mark it today. What's today? What? December 7th?
So here's
the best Hurricane I ever had.
Go ahead and hit your wagon to that. You hitching your wagon to that?
I ain't asking.
No, I'm talking to Joe.
Don't hit your wagon to that.
Ed Reed better than Ray Lewis now.
Ed Reed better than Ray Lewis.
I have to think. I have to think about that.
No, don't give me that.
I got him thinking. That's good enough.
No, give me
okay.
on the spot.
If you just on the spot, I'm gonna go yes.
Y'all lost y'all.
Here's my reason. No.
This is the reason.
You got
to do
nope,
drug tests.
Nope.
Drug test these men. This man works for a hospital. This man works for a nuclear power plant. Drug test these men.
In a court system, you have to let me give my reason. Well, you're famously known for saying that Bill Belichick made Tom Brady because of his defense. And what we know is that when they were playing the Ravens, Bill Belichick only said he was scared of one.
Ed Reed.
The guy that you say is the greatest coach ever, the hoodie, he only talked about one defensive player on the Ravens, and that was Ed Reed.
I don't give a fuck about that quote. Ray Lewis was the best player on the Ravens defense, and it ain't fucking close.
It's just because he could get to him quicker.
So wait a minute. Whoa. You're telling me the coach that you say is the GOAT coach and the best defensive-minded coach who says the person that scares him is Ed Reed, you're going to go against him?
Hell yeah, I'm going to go against his motherfucking ass.
Oh,
he stood up here.
The one that you said is coach's defense.
You know why he said that? Because he was filming so much shit that he saw Ed Reed doing a lot of shit on defense. That's what that was.
There you go. And he still couldn't stop him. Even if he was filming, he still couldn't stop it.
One high safety.
Obviously he did. He
one high safety.
He still couldn't stop it.
How many?
When he saw the Ravens,
they won 6.
Okay.
They
won 6. Ed ain't stopped shit.
So Ray didn't either, right? So Ray didn't either.
Ray didn't either.
Ray didn't either.
I mean, Ray didn't either.
Running was part of a dynasty.
They was on the same team.
Hold on, but my argument is for Running Lott.
So what you
That's
saying?
My argument is for Running Lott. Running Lott was the leader of the defense that was part of a dynasty. That's what Running was. That's what Running was. Everybody want to slurp Joe Montana. Without that defense, Joe Montana ain't shit.
So you calling Joe Montana Tom Brady?
You might well put him there.
Which is even better.
All I know is
okay.
We went from Joe Montana and Steve Young won an MVP right behind that, and Steve Young won a Super Bowl right behind it. That's all I know.
That's true.
That's all I know. Okay,
that's true.
But I know that motherfucker Running Lott was a bad son bitch. He gonna light your ass up. He terrorized people. He put fear in these motherfuckers, and he gonna get y'all said. He got 63 picks. Oh boy got 64, but he ain't hitting like Running. What we talking about?
He took 9 to the house. Did I not say that? Was it 7? 7 or 9? Which one was it? He took him to the house. Okay.
How many motherfuckers Running Lott they put on the injured list?
Oh, now we want to go to the
How
injured
many
list.
motherfuckers Running Lott they put on the injured list?
Look,
How many motherfuckers Running Lott been passing out CTE? Running Lott invented CTE. He the one that gave motherfuckers CTE. What we talking about? What is wrong with these boys? These are 49er fans.
Exactly.
All I know is this.
Which that means we're not being biased. We giving the real.
Booyah.
Kick him out the game. Kick him out the game.
That's fine.
Evict them. Evict them, Niner gang.
Exile, same thing. It'd be fine. Until they get rid of Jimmy G, my card is good.
My God. America, y'all chime in. I know a lot of y'all America gonna fuck with Ed Reed and Trump Palomalu and all them motherfuckers. Y'all got this recency bias. Go back and do your fucking homework and see about Running Lott. But y'all chime in and put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.